Hello, this is Michael Webb, speaking to you from Pueblo, Colorado. I usually go by the name Martian Expatriate on the forums. I thought I'd show everyone what I've been working with. What you are looking at right now is called Blender. It's software for creating animation. It was originally made by a company in the Netherlands. When they went out of business, they released their software into the public domain so anyone could use it. This is a movie that was made with Blender called Big Buck Bunny. Before I became a medical transcriptionist, I drew with pencils, used a lot of shading after I did line art. When I became a medical transcriptionist, the best way that I could learn where objects were, where all the muscles and joints were, and so on, was to draw them. So I spent a lot of time learning all of those things about the body. Creating a three-dimensional object is pretty different from drawing a two-dimensional object on paper. Making the characters is far more complex, but I've done a lot of that as well. In order to make a character that will move correctly, you have to design the joints and the muscles and understand how they will all interact with one another. I think that the people who designed Blender did a lot of great things, but they were limited by the fact that they were coders and programmers and not artists. I'd like to rewrite the software so that I can achieve a new look. This is a media pad. It's something I salvaged for about 5 cents on the dollar. And it allows me to draw images right into the computer as if I were sketching. I can use a stylus which has various levels of pressure sensitivity and changes the way it writes depending on the angle that you hold it at. And this makes it just as responsive as a pencil or a paintbrush, and it can behave like either. Trying to draw on the computer with a mouse is a little bit like trying to drink a steak with a straw. It doesn't work. And I'm hoping that I will be able to combine hand-drawn animation with computer-rendered animation for a new look and style that nobody's ever seen before. I was trying to get my preview video out as quickly as possible, but I decided that it just wasn't good enough, so I'm going to do some more development. I spent a year or more learning how to model objects, and another year on programming code, another 6 months on texturing, and I only started animating about 3 months ago. So I am going to continue development for another 2 months. It's not so long, really. I've also decided that I'm going to tell the story both in a sort of a web comic and still images, and also animations when I can do them.